Picture two people, standing at the exact same starting line. Same job, same paycheck, same New Year's resolution, stuck on the same bathroom mirror. 1 year later, one of them is unrecognizable. New body, new bank account, new way of walking into a room. The other one is basically frozen in time, still saying, "I'll start Monday," still scrolling instead of moving. Here's the part that should bother you. They didn't work harder. They didn't have more willpower. They didn't get lucky. They did one thing differently. Something so small you'll want to laugh when I tell you. But I'm not telling you yet, because if I say it right now, your brain is going to shrink it down to too easy to matter. And that mistake? It's the reason most people never change anything. So give me the next few minutes. By the end of this, you won't look at your mornings the same way again. Let's get into it. Quick question, uncomfortable one. How many times have you tried to change something and quit inside 3 weeks? You're not lazy, you're not broken, and you're definitely not just undisciplined. Let that idea go right now. It's a lie you've been told since childhood. Here's what's really happening. Most people treat change like flipping a light switch. Decide today, expect results by Friday. 2 weeks pass, they check the mirror, check the scale, check the bank account, nothing's moved. So the brain does the logical thing, it quits. But here's the twist nobody tells you. Nothing was supposed to show up yet. You weren't failing, you were early. Think about a plane taking off. For the first 20 minutes, it's not soaring, it's just rolling, picking up speed. To someone watching from outside, it looks like it's barely moving at all. Then, almost out of nowhere, liftoff. Your life works exactly like that runway. Most people quit while they're still rolling. They never reach liftoff because they measured a 2-year process with a 2-week stopwatch. So if you've quit something before, hear this. You didn't fail because change doesn't work. You failed because you were using the wrong clock. Now here's where it gets interesting, because once you understand the actual mechanism behind change, quitting early becomes almost impossible. Let's do some quick math. I promise, the only math in this whole video. Get just 1% better every single day. Not 50%, not 10, 1. Stack that for a year, and you're not 365% better, you're roughly 37 times better. Now flip it. Get 1% worse each day. A little more scrolling, one more skipped workout. I'll deal with it tomorrow. Do that for a year, and you land close to 0. 37 times better versus almost nothing. Same starting line, completely different life. Here's where it gets real. 2 neighbors, both decide to get in shape. Neighbor A goes all in. New gym membership, fancy shoes, 3 fitness apps. A brutal 2-hour workout 5 days a week, starting Monday. Week 3, exhausted, sore, quietly missing sessions. Month 2, the gym membership is just a charge he forgot to cancel. Neighbor B does something almost embarrassing. She puts on her sneakers and walks to the end of her driveway. That's the whole commitment. Some days she stops right there. Most days, once she's outside, she thinks, well, I'm already out here, and keeps walking. 6 months later, guess who's still moving every single day? She didn't win with a better plan, she won with a smaller one. Small enough to survive a bad day. That's the real secret hiding inside all of this. It was never about the size of the action. It was about whether you'd still do it on the day you didn't feel like doing anything at all. Motivation is unreliable. Strong on day 1, gone by day 4. What survives isn't motivation, it's the size of the habit. Now you might be thinking, tiny improvements sound too small to matter. That thought right there is the trap. Let's break it. Picture an ice cube sitting in a room that's slowly warming up. 25 degrees, 26, 27, 30, 31. The whole time, the ice looks exactly the same. Solid, unchanged, like nothing's happening at all. Then it hits 32 degrees, and suddenly it melts right in front of you. But nothing suddenly happened at 32. Every degree before it mattered exactly the same. You just couldn't see it yet. Your habits are doing the same thing right now. Every walk, every page, every night you went to bed early instead of doom scrolling. It's all raising the temperature. You just can't see the ice melting, not yet. Here's a way to actually feel this. Imagine taking one photo of yourself every single day for 2 years. Day 47 looks basically identical to day 48. You'd never notice a difference. But day 1, compared to day 700, you wouldn't recognize the person. And here's the part that matters most. Most people stop taking the picture around day 20. The people with the unbelievable transformation story, they didn't get a lucky breakthrough. They just kept raising the temperature, long after it stopped feeling exciting, long after their friends stopped noticing, long after it got boring. Boring is the secret ingredient. If your new habit still feels thrilling, you haven't done it long enough for it to compound. The moment it starts to feel forgettable, that's the moment it's quietly rebuilding your entire life in the background. So the real question isn't, what huge thing should I start? It's this: what's the smallest version of the habit you keep abandoning? Small enough that you'd do it even on your worst day. Let's make that useful, right now. 3 things. Number 1, shrink the habit until it feels almost silly. Not a 45-minute workout, just putting on your shoes. Not a whole chapter, just 1 page. The goal isn't to impress anybody. The goal is to make quitting harder than continuing. Number 2, attach it to something you already do on autopilot. Your brain hates starting things from nothing, but it loves building onto something already moving. Already make coffee every morning? While it brews, that's your 1 page. Already brush your teeth at night? That's your 2-minute stretch. You're not building a new routine from scratch. You're hitching a small habit to a ride that's already in motion. Number 3, track it somewhere you'll actually see it. Sounds too simple, works anyway. Humans hate breaking a visible streak. A calendar with an X on it, a check mark, a tally on a sticky note. It just needs to exist somewhere your eyes will land on it, because seeing your own progress convinces your brain this is working before the results show up anywhere else. Do those 3 things, and you're not hoping for change anymore. You're engineering it. Here's what I want you to leave with. You are never going to arrive at some finish line where you wake up a totally different person. That version of change doesn't exist. Chasing it is exactly what's been setting you up to quit. What actually exists is a version of you 1 degree warmer than yesterday. Not because today is special, because today is just another ordinary Tuesday. And ordinary Tuesdays are where real change actually lives. The people who transform their entire lives were never doing something you couldn't do. They just kept raising the temperature on a day when nobody was watching, when nothing seemed to be happening. So here's my question for you. What's the 1 degree version of the change you keep putting off? Not the big one, the small one. The one you could start in the next 60 seconds. Go do that one. Then do it again tomorrow. That's it. That's the whole secret. If this hit home, subscribe, because next time we're going deeper into why your identity, not your willpower, is the real thing deciding whether a habit sticks or disappears in 3 weeks. You don't want to miss that one.